It is time to make the sound to summon the stream. Okay. Let's see. Microphone audio. I can afford to pop that up another 5%. Elgato should be fine. Okay. I think everything is ready. Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Quill Quickcard, and welcome to a game I have been waiting for 18 years. Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. It just released today, and I cannot wait. I am only going to be streaming for about a couple hours tonight. Simply because I don't want to neglect my family for long. But I had to get this started. I think crank up the Elgato another 5%. Alright. It is time to see what Metroid Prime 4 Beyond is all about. First off, settings. We're going to crank up the brightness for the sake of the viewers. Graphics mode I have set in the we'll just have it set at 4K and 60 FPS. It's not really going to matter. My various wires and equipment aren't able to support 4K or 120 FPS, so it's just going to be 1080p, 60 FPS regardless of what I select. So that's fine. Subtitles, yes. Okay. Then let's hop in. Yes, we will be playing on normal. Ooh. Save stations restore energy and ammo. Okay. It is Cosmic Year 20XD9. Determined to defeat Samus and the Galactic Federation, Sylux and his army of space pirates launched a series of attacks on Federation research facilities. It is believed the space pirates are being controlled by Metroids that have the ability to fuse with other life forms and control their minds. Okay. Now on planet Tanimar in the Desalon system, another Federation research facility is being attacked. Galactic Federation HQ received their distress call and dispatched Samus, who was on a reconnaissance mission nearby. Okay, so for some reason Sylux is with the space pirates. I don't even think he is a space pirate, but okay. Also, they're just name-dropping Sylux like anyone who's picked up this game after 18 years would have any idea who Sylux is. Of course, I do know, and I'm very happy, that maybe we will finally get something of substance regarding this villain that they have been teasing us with since Metroid Prime Hunters, a DS game that was released after Metroid Prime 1. Quite the spectacle. Oh! Okay, they brought some heavy armor this time. I have whole playlists full of music from the Metroid series. And the Metroid Prime games take up a large portion of that. I cannot wait to hear the soundtrack. Oh, hell yes. Samus? Alright, so I'm assuming we aim this way. Right off the bat, I would prefer interesting. So I know that there's mouse controls. We're going to invert our Y because I am an old man who grew up with joysticks. Okay, we fire a triple burst when we attempt to charge. Oh, thank God there's just a simple button to press for the scan visor. I prayed that would be the case. Okay, that's our morph ball. Okay. So, A button or trigger for the beam cannon. And bumper for missiles. Got it. Alright. I think I've got everything I need. Let's do this. Hi! Alien morphology, space pirate. Numerous injuries detected. The resulting internal organ failure and biofluid hemorrhage has reduced combat ability by 70%. Vitals severely deteriorated. There we go. Okay. Ooh, starting with my double jump. Nice. Hello. Space pirate. Hey, gentlemen, what's up? Oh, oh, hello there.
This is an ambush. I think.
All right, so of course you have an artifact.
You saved us. I can't believe it. It's Samus. It's really her. We're holding our position, but the artifact is
Gotcha.
at risk. We need immediate action.
Thank God I have a single button for scanning.
Command needs you to secure a sensitive artifact.
All right.
Coordinates now.
So that's our target.
When you're ready, scan
Looks
the
pretty
door
simple.
and head through.
Map looks to be about the same degree of featureless that there has been previously in the series. Hold ZL to scan targets. Yes. Cool, will do. Can I scan your boxes? Can I scan Federation personnel? Who knows how many things I can scan? And the answer is all of it. Okay, Space Pirates. Federation troopers. Nope. Alright, let's go. Missiles. Actually taking a bit of damage here. How about this? Is this a scannable? You never really know what will or won't be scannables. Okay, so there is free aim while locked on. But only if you go with the second stick. Alright, seems pretty basic. Connected directly to Federation HQ. This is a multi-monitoring device. UTD Research Center Confirmation Monitor. Okay. Any meaningful information? This looks like a container of some kind. Oh, a dive spike. Okay, this was a delivery system. Cool. Is this force field scannable? Nope. Morph ball. Alright, we got more pirate. Holy crap. Okay. They brought a big boy. 1 second, I'm scanning everything. Galactic Federation Heavyweight Class Golem Mech. Interesting. That is cool. Oh, hello, sir.
We need your help.
So, once something has been scanned, it turns gray. Cool. So we can scan this thing as well. Tactical truck. Cool. Hello, sir. Goodbye, sir. Hello, sir. Missiles are looking good. We got that beautiful screen flash when we get to see a reflection of Samus's face. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are out here, to be honest. Anything else worth scanning? Here's a dead guy. Dead guys are always worth scanning.
This is a nice place for an
Federation doors might be worth scanning. Let's go. Hello. Sir, I wish you wouldn't.
position. Waiting orders. Engage with pirate aircraft.
Okay, so if I stay locked on and press the button for the scan visor, it will immediately bring up its information. That is pretty nice. Okay, no, it won't. Cool, let's roll. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ooh, energy pack. Sweet. Okay, so it's expecting me to do some pretty heavy fighting right off the bat then. Alright, let's go. Hello, sir. You rotten bastard. Artifact research next. Behavioral analysis. 3D simulations confirm the ring's orbital rotation pattern. Possible iterations are still being calculated. A universal object analyzer. Hologram of planet Tanamar, analyzing statue at the time of artifact's discovery. Hologram of Desolate system, artifact detection location marked. We've got something yellow over here. Use the lock-on ability to central sensor to reveal the free aim sensor targets. Okay, so that's going to be a mechanic I'm going to need to make use of. Fair enough. Cool. Ooh, the precise aim is quite slow. Honestly, I'm okay with that, though. And you are another instance of this. Cool. Let's go. Oh, crap. Okay, they brought an elite.
Get that artifact on the bird, now!
Careful! I need to secure this thing.
We're out of time. Let's go.
Okay. Really weird. That's an ability Metroids have never demonstrated before. Okay, my first thought was maybe it's an X, but no, it specifically is mutating in a way distinct from X infestation. Aberax, large officer in the Space Pirate Army. Metroid fusion has resulted in a loss of free will in the formation of beam projection lenses on its chest. Metabolic energy surges have become uncontrollable when all lenses have been destroyed. This causes recurring energy releases directly from its core via the orifice in its abdomen until the lenses regenerate. Okay. Alright. So I need to free aim. Oof. Interesting. Oh, God. Okay. First-person grab attacks. Not fun. God damn. Okay. So, the free aim... the free aim control also needs to be inverted. Otherwise, I have one half of my controls inverted and one half not. There we go. Okay. That's fine. God damn it. Okay, cursor sensitivity needs to go up. This is just really, really bad. Oh my god! Look how low the sensitivity is on that thing by default. That is really not acceptable. Okay. Alright. Oh yeah, that is much better. Okay, that's fine. I am going to play this whole episode in whoop, there we go. I am going to play this whole episode with the default control scheme, the twin sticks. I am going to try it with mouse controls for future episodes. Okay. So this is entirely a lock-on free aim mechanic tutorial boss then. Not the first time I've dealt with something like that. And now that I can actually aim more efficiently, not hard to pull off. Whoa. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's more fall under. Okay, so now he's at 4 of them. This is very, very weird behavior for a Metroid. To my knowledge, at no other point in the series has a Metroid ever demonstrated a behavior like this. It's very, very odd. Honestly, it's seemingly more efficient to claw grip for this kind of lock-on free aim, where I need to do quick adjustments. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Damn. Okay, we got it. Go under. Okay. Whoops, wrong button. That is not the most exciting first boss. Hello, Sylux. I believe this is the first time we've had any kind of on-screen interaction since Metroid Prime Hunters. Yeah, that's about how it went for Hunters too. Okay. So is this transference to some other place? I'm more inclined to think, does this transition to some other time? Probably. Because no sci-fi series can go long enough before it inevitably resorts to time travel. Chrono Tower. Okay, it's literally called Chrono Tower. Okay, yeah, it's time travel. I still have my Varia suit. God damn it. Yep, okay, it took all my stuff. I wondered if it would. I still have a ball, though. Hello. Can you tell me what year it is? Last I heard it was 20XD9. Ooh. Okay, well, I guess we're going to walk into the space vulva. Fair enough. Not the first time I've walked into an alien vulva. Weirdly enough. We're just going to turn off the chat window since no one's watching. Ooh. Come to think of it, what are you? This is a mechanoid variant. Local database contains no matches for its materials or technology. Hello? Statue of an unknown species composed of an unknown material. Local database contains no matches for the material's geometric signature. Okay, yeah, that is... I was kind of joking before with the space vulva. That is just objectively a space vulva. Okay. Do I shoot that? Ooh. Okay, we shall cross the veiny bridge into the space vulva. Because I am a hero. Is the door scannable? Has anything I've encountered so far actually counted toward my logbook? Almost completely not. Interesting. Hello? Analysis implies this is a slot for storing a mechanoid. Local database contains no matches. Okay. Oh. An android created using an unknown technology. Local database contains no matches. No energy signal detected. Okay. We have been granted the honor of going deeper into the space vulva. Analysis implies this is an unknown hologram technology. The technology used to construct this device cannot be identified. How dare you? Okay. So, through here then? No? Ah, okay. Go around and down. Got it. Again, no matches. Hello? Alright. Where are you leading me? Can I help you? Can you help me? I don't fully understand what you're trying to have me do here. Okay, you have opened the way deeper into the space vulva. Thank you. Excuse me, can you activate the flesh bridge, please? Thank you. A giant statue of an unknown species made of an unknown material. What about this bridge? Formed instantaneously using an ore with an unknown geometric signature, a current of unidentified energy runs along its surface. Okay, well that's probably fine. Okay. Oh. Hi. Is that you, Alan? Are you about to beam into my head? Oh. Hello? Ooh. I can't scan them. So let's see here. Humanoid. Possibly bug-like, if that is in fact representative of a compound eye. I don't think it is, though. 4 arms. Very strange legs. Are those clothes or are those wings? They look more like clothes. Hello. Hello everybody. Hello. Okay, I found a glowy. Hello. Chosen one. Our savior. We give you this. Psychic crystal acquired. Releases the latent psychic powers residing within you and enables interacting with psychic technology using your visor. Plus AZR to fire a psychic beam and X to switch to the psychic visor. Okay. Ooh. Statue made of umozanite, depicting a Lamorn. It will activate if the Chosen One meets its gates while standing on the teleporter. Its energy has been claimed. Okay. Subject identified as a priest able to manipulate psychic energy. Ah. Okay, so the whole scan visor got a major upgrade. Psychic Assembler forms objects by bonding ore molecule nanomachines floating throughout the environment. Operated using psychic energy. Oh. So I actually immediately start off with a new beam and new visor. Brid Mage of ore molecule nanomachines bonded by psychic energy. The Psychic Assembler appears to react to guardian commands or Lamorn telepathy. Ah. Chrono Tower Gate disassembles and reassembles in response to psychic energy. Its front and back sides both react. However, there are one-way versions as well. Okay. Cool. Mechanoid Cybot. Androids built by the Lamorn to aid in everyday life. Operated via telepathy. Modified to face the Griever threat after the Great Tragedy. Okay. So, what's this? Elevator to Chrono Tower Pinnacle. Okay, this is an elevator. Cool. Oh, God. They had a lot of robots in here. Seems like a fairly inefficient way to store them, though. They use a lot of spirals in their architecture. Hello. What can I do for you? Welcome. I am Chatoyant Valoon, the last surviving priest. Ooh. You are the chosen one foretold in the ancient prophecy. We, the Lamorn, will cease to exist. However, by preserving our history and knowledge for the future, the Lamorn spirit will keep on living. Chosen one, carrying out our legacy from this planet Viros to a new world. That is your mission and the last hope of the Lamorn. The Master Teleporter is located at the pinnacle above us. It is needed to journey to a new world. To use it, you must first collect 5 keys. I shall mark the key locations here. Chosen one, first travel to our temple. Touch this ball of light. Okay. Is there anything else here worth scanning? Teleportation field generated by psychic energy. The creation was a skill unique to Lamorn priests. Contact instantly transports objects to the location designated by its creator. Okay. So we're digging straight back into a, like, chosen one of prophecy type story. It kind of worked in Metroid Prime 1, because ultimately it was a Chozo colony. And Samus does have like, the connection to the Metroid. Or to the Chozo. Since she herself was raised by the Chozo. Ancient Levant Stone Gate, composed mostly of Amazonite. Carved in cross-sectional consistency, suggests precise machinery. It leads to Soul Valley. Okay. Birdies. I wish to scan the birdies. Sickle flies. Okay. Lycosax. Is there anything else in the immediate vicinity that I should think about? So our goal is to make it to the Garden of Remembrance to find the first of the 5 keys. Okay. Red relic ants. Okay, interesting. What do we have here? Giant spiral, vegetation primarily found in trees and caves. Its leaves expand in a spiral and display a response to any impact stimulation. So it's a door. Hello. A homing spore. Well, now it's dead. Gotcha. Let's go. The Fury Green. That's an interesting name. Those are cranes. So, I'm curious. Alright. Interesting. Hello. Galatogroppers? Hello. Gotcha. I can already tell the music here is definitely going on my playlist. An Exophid. So, I really don't... Are the only scannable things... Are the only relevant things in the entire logbook just... enemies and characters? Because I've scanned plenty of other things. But it looks like enemies are the only ones that actually show up. Ooh, aren't you interesting? A mire worm. Spur. You are a very angry plant. You want to knock that off? So far, everything's been linear. This looks like the first area I've been to that actually has more than one exit to it. Ancient Purification Site. Holds spiritual significance to visiting Lemorne. Structure collapsed due to an earthquake blocking water flow. And what are you? Ah, okay. So you release homing spores. Fair enough. Moat socket. Receptacle that takes a psychic moat. Okay. So I don't know how to do that yet. Lemorne psychic lock. Ancient Lemorne sculpture carved from a single stone with identical dimensions to similar statues. With receptacles for psychic moats. Okay. Actually, this looks like a new type of door. Hello. What are you, friendly fellow? A bristlewort. Carnivorous plant covered in a hard shell. When it senses a threat, it will open its shell, angle itself toward its target, and launch thorns. Cool. A coneberry. Okay. That's another psychic lock. Hello. Goodbye. Psychic sensor, a receiver and conductor for psychic energy linked to the gate. Okay, so all I had to do was scan it. So, what are you? You are... Psychic Glove. Works in combination with the Psychic Visor, enabling telekinetic control over psychic objects such as motes. Okay. Okay, enables remote manipulation of psychic motes and psychic objects. Switching to the psychic vibrant holds Zil to grasp a target. They can be manipulated. Okay. Okay. Alright, so I can grab motes of psychic energy in order to power things, like that space vulva. Cool. B. Does that extend to the berry? No, it doesn't. So I assume I'm going back to open up some of these other doors then. Okay. That's one. And that's two. What on earth are you? I don't know what you are. Psychic container stores items prepared by the last Limeron priests to be given to the Chosen One, opened using telekinesis. Oh. Okay, I have to trace a pattern. Cool. And that's good for an energy tank. Cool. Hello. Okay. Scan you, scan you. Alright, they're just gonna keep respawning. That's fine. Never saw a fight I was too afraid to run away from. Galactic Federation distress beacon detected. Okay. So, somewhere around there... We've got buddies around here somewhere. What is this? Psychic Shutter. Moving the PK Stone lever using the Psychic Glove will disable the lock. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's actually a really cool opening sequence. Oh, it's a save point! Perfect! Nice. Very nice. So, surely if there is, like, research... Okay. So there are research scannables. Okay. I just literally... Nothing I scanned until those last two ones counted. Great. Cool. Viros amber, tree resin fossilized by chemical reaction, can be destroyed with explosive force. Okay, explosive force, which I can't produce, because I would need missiles. Okay. So if that's unopenable, then we have to go back this direction. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Believe it or not, this is actually the first time that the Metroid Prime game has been a true twin-stick shooter. The first one, you had to hold a button in order to free aim off of just the horizontal plane, and that was true for Metroid Prime 2. And then for Metroid Prime 3 and the trilogy versions, they had Wiimote aiming. So this is the first time that it's actually just true twin stick. Ooh, okay. That was a lot of spooky noises. Oh. What are you? An isopod. Glides with a slick mucus. Okay. So you are suggesting to me that there is something hidden over here, or you wouldn't have been able to just go through it. But I don't seem able to do anything about it at this point. Okay. No, actually, they're just smaller than morph balls. That's what it is. Hello. Oof. Well, someone got snatched. Sacred Tree of the Lemorn age estimates at over 6 millennia. Okay. And you are Glisser Beetle. And the wall is a nest. Perfect. Okay. Anything I'm missing? No, not really. Ooh. Fern root variant. Lateral root and root hair tips with extremely sharp edges. Okay. Got it. Alright, we found a dude. Yeah. We got some nerd.
On a planet, no hope of survival. But you're also not sitting next to Phil anymore in that cubicle, so... Win? Oh. Okay. What? What now?
Yeah, you know, fair enough. I appreciate your commitment to not dying. Galactic Federation Technician. right on top of a Federation transport. Yeah, don't worry, bro. You're fine. Ooh.
Oh! I think it's working. What was that?
They seem like a
Not sound friendly.
reduced, diminished version of the Lemorn. Alright.
Okay, I got it.
Jungle Griever. Griever variant of this area, it can leap to great heights and climb trees quickly. It has an extremely aggressive disposition and will use its arms and claws to attack its enemies at close range. When at a distance, it will spit poison at threats. Okay. Dude, I just told you, they're Jungle Grievers. God, I swear, it's like no one listens to me. Come on.
What are these things?
Yeah, I got you. Gotcha. Gotcha. Alright, I've kind of got like a kill corridor set up. There seems to be some AoE on this gun. On the charge blast, at least.
Oh, no, there's too many of
Okay, that's fine. Cool. They're capable of fast lateral dodges. That's fine. Taking a fair amount of damage here. Yeah, that fast dodge. They don't seem to do it unless I'm doing the charge beam shots. Yeah, don't worry, bro. I got you.
Oh, great job. Now help me down.
I like this guy, but oh boy, there's a lot of people who are not going to enjoy running into this guy.
Oh, we're good.
Okay. I'm coming down. Thank you, Samus. I'm a specialist, Miles McKenzie, engineer level 4. I have something for you.
Oh. Okay, I can also, instead of this, I can also just move the controller itself.
Come on.
We are just going to constantly injure this man.
Boy, this is really jammed.
Cool. So, what's your plan?
Hang on. I got it.
I'm assuming missiles? Yep, those are missiles for sure. Cool.
Got a present for you. Inside the ship.
Cool. Alright, you're gonna tag along, for sure. Alright, we don't have space
Little token of my
jump.
appreciation. If it's okay with you, I'm gonna tag along.
Artificial fusion of flora and fauna made using Lemorn biotech. Extremely fast cellular metabolism. Allows full regeneration even if it's reduced to a pulp. Oh, okay. This is how they have guaranteed missile refreshment. Got it.
Samus?
Okay.
Shoot that thing. It won't stop moving.
I do hope that we are not going to have this guy constantly talking as he follows us around. One of the key elements that really made Metroid work from the very beginning is the sense of isolation. Okay. So we made a circle, but we can go back through the other exit. I honestly really don't mind talking interactive NPCs in Metroid Prime. Like, in complete honesty, we've had talking, interacting NPCs since Metroid Prime 2. What with Umos of the Luminoth. And Metroid Prime 3, of course, really doubled down on that, in my opinion, to, like, pretty decent effect. This kind of NPC interaction, though, and I really, really don't like to say this, but genuinely, it gives me more of a, like, an Other M vibe, which is moderately concerning. Here we go. But I haven't seen anything in this game yet that, you know, I think is bad, so I wouldn't even say it is a cautious optimism. I'm still having a great time. I just think there are some preliminary signs that I might want to be a little concerned. There we go. I have psychic powers now, sir.
Does that say anything about this place?
Oh.
They really don't want anyone in here.
Okay, well, that works.
Must be a sacred space. What? How'd you do that? I've never seen anything like this.
Oof.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna stay out of your way. You let me know when it's clear.
Feeling a little increasingly concerned about this guy. Alright, so we're gonna get ambushed again. Come on.
Moving up.
Ancient stone bridge.
Coming over the side.
Yeah, I mean, I could go with my missiles, but the missiles aren't... There we go. Oh my god. I consider myself fairly tolerant, and oof, I am starting to have concerns about this guy.
Whoa, you said that one flying.
Oh boy, you feel more like a squad in Half-Life 2 than anything
The last
else.
stretch. I'm going for it.
But, well, this is not Half-Life 2.
Oh, look at him fly. Nice shot. Here they come.
Okay. Cool.
Got one. Oh, I'm hit. There's more.
Oof.
I wasn't sure we were gonna make it.
Oh boy, there's
I can see the door.
a lot of people that are immediately going to be turned off of this game
I'm okay.
from running into this guy early on. There's a lot of people who are really not going to like that. Ancient Lemorn object with a plant motif. It has sockets for 2 motes. Okay. Psychic sensor. Receives psychic energy and conducts it into the linked apparatus. Okay. Oh, buddy. Oof.
I have no idea what we're doing, but it
Okay.
feels like it's working.
We activated the thing. And that gives me control beam. Generates a charged psychic beam that can be controlled via telepathy. Time slows to a near standstill while the beam is in flight. Okay, that's really cool.
Well, I'll be. It did work.
Psychic Sergeant shots launched while using the Psychic Visor can now be controlled. Switch to the Psychic Visor, press and hold to charge, and then release. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Oh. Oh my god, the controls for this are not inverted. Okay, so there's a third type of control, ideally, that I need to invert. Flight invert Y. I've had to invert my Y controls 3 different times in 3 different sections of the menu. That is honestly kind of insane. I've seen games where I had to invert Y twice before. You know, for like camera and aim. No it didn't. I did all the work. I have never seen a game where I had to invert the Y 3 times. And I would like to point out, you have to invert in camera, invert in cursor, and invert in miscellaneous.
That door just opened all by itself.
3 Y inversions in 3 different parts of the menu. That is really dumb. Oh my god.
No way. A Mark 99 mech? I'd recognize that frame anywhere. Mark 99 mech, this is Samus Aran. Bounty hunter? You know her. She's famous. You look very familiar.
Interesting.
Betsy? What are you doing here?
Several critical
Worked on it back at
components
base. I'll take a few scans.
missing or damaged,
Back here
non-operational.
together.
Primarily piloted by Federation
Just
androids.
torn apart.
That's interesting. Just blow up. Are you... Wow. It's gonna do that anytime I run out of missiles, huh? Well, to be fair, I'm not gonna run out of missiles all that often. Alright, only extremely powerful explosives can destroy them, so... Super missiles, power bombs, or an equivalent, I would assume. A sacred fountain. Dude, I do not want to hear your voice anymore right now. Why are you still following me? Go hang out with that thing. Control system built by the Lemorn, used in machine era, currently inactive.
Look at this place.
Okay. Alright, door is currently offline. Okay.
This planet's tech is a marvel.
So, I'm supposed to fly through here, I assume. And hit... maybe something...
I want to poke around, but decoding the language takes weeks without a translation.
Okay.
I'm just gonna...
This is a bomb slot. Oh my god, dude.
See? Button pushing strategy always pays off. But I do not know what to do next.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought I would be able to handle having NPCs around more easily, but this guy just kinda sucks. Oh. Yeah.
Did you just scan me? What does it say? Wait, you can interface with their tech, which means you can understand it, which means you've received translation data, which opens up a world of possibilities. Once I get this working, we can use this tech to our advantage.
What the hell was the speed of that?
Access to logs. Oh, this data chip. You think it'll work? Wow, that is fascinating. Thank you. We'll put this here. Let's see. This should do the trick. All right, look at that! We got power! Well, one door is still locked.
Oh my
The
god.
other one is malfunctioning. Hey,
On
buddy,
the other
come
hand,
back.
though,
Okay,
some folks are actually really
it's
going to
take a
like
while
him.
figure out. So
Okay, yeah, the sensor on the other side of the door is operational. That's kind of what I figured would be the case. Boom. I swear, don't say anything. Just let me go through the door.
Didn't make this easy.
Blow up the amber. Keep going. And what do we have here?
That's one way to fix it.
Yeah, it has
Look out there, Samus.
blocked the passage. I'm assuming we're going to get morph ball bombs imminently. Prominent Lemorne priest with a name I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce. Hello. Chosen One. Welcome to our temple. This is the Temple of Memory. From the beginning, Lemorne priests recorded our history in this sacred tree by offering prayers. Behold. Our legacy is preserved within. Born from this tree is the memory fruit. Legacy compiled within the tree will be inherited to the memory fruit. For the memory fruit to grow, we must seek the green energy crystals, which have been scattered throughout this planet. Deposit green energy crystals upon the altar of legacy. We place our faith in you, Chosen One. Okay, so I need the MacGuffin to get the MacGuffin that I can take to the thing to travel to another world. Alright, so that's going to be a big point of collection then. Interesting. So then I would assume that there is a way to get some crystals nearby. Pressure platform for releasing the system's psychic lock. Additional weight will cause it to sync server and reveal targeting objects. Psychic energy detected inside. This is a moat lock, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. Well, it seems pretty simple. These are psychic energy. However, the lock cannot be disabled unless all three targets are exposed simultaneously. Okay. So this is another time for the shot thing. So it can hit up to 3 targets. And it does work with lock-on, which is good. It is genuinely not a joke when I called these space vulvas. The style of the architecture is very clearly and very explicitly vaginal. Which is not too surprising. That is a motif which has popped up in historical architecture and iconography alongside floral motifs. And here we essentially seem to have a combination, because many of the motifs are definitely floral, but many of the designs, like, just look at this, are almost certainly explicitly and intentionally vaginal iconography, which I do think is interesting. I do not fully, at this point yet, understand the meaning behind such iconography in regards to, you know, this world. So, what is this thing? Okay. Motes for making psychic recordings. Okay, so 5 statues and a crystal. So I would assume that this relates to activating one or more of the statues. Interesting. So if we put the moat here, facing that way, I don't really perceive anything that I can do in that room at this time. So I think we just have to go through the space vulva. Okay. So these are all individually named statues of specific individuals. Okay. Okay! So this is gonna be a major boss then. Okay, interesting. Carvex, a giant carnivorous plant possessing consciousness, intelligence, and considerable physical strength. It is unable to communicate due to fusion with a Metroid. Okay. Carvex vine, tentacle-like appendage of being both rigid and flexible. It can be temporarily destroyed by damaging the bulging portion along its length. Okay. Oh. Oh, and these are another part of the boss. Oh, boy. I would also like to point out that these fused Metroids are definitely growing in size. And also clearly not only weak against ice. I'm assuming this is another potential part. Okay. Whoa. Nope. Nope. Cool. Alright, target acquired. Okay. So, watch this. I am going to assume... Whoop. I am going to assume that the intended strat here is to shoot through the cores, the exposed cores. Okay. Alright, we're doing good. So I assume we're going to get three of them here. So the goal is to break the outer layer of their shielding. Come on. Come on. Alright, and fire. Okay. Nope. Alright, we missed. That's fine. We just survived the spinny spins. We survived the spinny spins. And we shoot. Okay, that's fine. And the third one, just like that. Okay. We're doing fine. Alright. So the primary thing for this section is that it has made the flying part harder. Okay. Yep. That's fine. Okay. And fire. So we just have to maneuver very carefully to make sure that we hit all three. Got him. Okay. Okay, that's fine. And it's dead. Okay. Boss slain. And what is that? Is that going to be my bombs? Psychic bombs. Okay. Alright, I guess everything is going to be following the psychic theme. Which is fine. It's fine to have a completely themed set of powers. The Luminoth tech in Metroid Prime 2 was basically the same way. Psychic bombs are usable only in Morph Ball. Up to 3 can be placed at a time. Okay. Bombs can be given psychic mote properties by pressing and holding a button. Okay. Alright, interesting. Cool. And this whole platform is scannable. A sacred shrine teleports the chosen one to an alternate dimension that houses a teleporter key. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Alright, we got the Master Teleporter Key. One of the keys required to activate the Master Teleporter in Chrono Tower. A total of 5 keys must be collected. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I'm sure there's all sorts of things you want to talk about. Strong enough pull would force the gate open. Okay.
Oh, did you achieve your objective? There's something I want to talk about. Mean base camp?
Well, I don't know how to do that. But I do know how to go through here. Okay. Cool. Oh. Green energy. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll take some green energy clusters. All right. Okay, so we do have spring ball abilities. It just did not mention them when we grabbed the bombs, but that's fine. Alright. So from this location... Let's see. That was a save station. This was the Sanctum of the Guardians. Is there... Okay. Okay. So that statue is powered. To reveal it, place the mote in the recording device. Okay. So... Ah! In the distant past, a massive burrowing rock fell from the sky to the jungles of Viros. Once this rock, which was itself poisonous, had cooled and hardened, a small carnivorous plant took in the poison it carried. The plant did not succumb to the poison, it thrived, growing to rule over the jungle. In time, the priest Thessar became the first the plant could convey its thoughts to, and named it Carvex. Later at their urging, Carvex eventually relocated to the garden within the Lemorn Temple of Memory. There it ruled as it did in the jungles, and it came to preside over Lemorn funerals. Okay. So I think, if I had to guess, this is a room which will provide me backstory on the bosses in the major areas of the game. Honestly, I think I've gone about as far... Right. The altar with our green crystals. I think I've gone about as far tonight as I want to in terms of progress. Yes, hello noob! Welcome! I'm actually going to be ending stream after I get to the next save point. I think I've got a really good start today. We just got to see what this reveals. And then there's probably going to be some dialogue in the next room as well. Okay, so we deposited energy. Okay. So that's the first bit of energy. Hold on. I recognize that. Missile expansion. Nice. Alright. My first missile expansion. Would not surprise me if I've already missed like 2 others. Alright, so he does want to talk immediately.
Design these for humans. Oh! Whoa! You are sneaky quiet, you know that? Hey, I'm glad you're back. That data you gave me earlier is really coming in handy. I've been able to translate the Lemorn language. This planet, Viros, doesn't appear on any of the known star charts. Might as well be a ghost. I tried sending out a distress signal. There is no
so what's this game about?
It is really quiet.
So it seems that
according to these maps,
so the space pirates attacked a research outpost which was looking over an alien artifact. The alien artifact fell out of its containment and seemingly created some kind of a portal, which took us and several other people here to this planet called Viros. I am assuming that we have, in fact, time traveled, although the game has not yet confirmed that. But considering we woke up next to something called the Kronos Temple, I'd say it's a fairly obvious thing to expect. The alien architecture seems to involve a lot of vaginal and floral imagery, which is interesting. The aliens here are called the Lemorn, or they were. They're seemingly extinct now. They have powerful psychic abilities, which we are slowly starting to collect, including a psychic visor, a psychic glove, a psychic beam, and psychic force bombs. So the Lemorn want to take their consciousness, their memory, and send it to another planet. But the ship to send them there cannot be operated without getting 5 master keys. So today I have managed to get one of those keys in this, honestly, now that I'm looking like this shockingly linear section of the game. But I mean, it's first area. We can be lenient about it. And I think that about catches up and nicely recaps everything that we experienced so far today. So, I will probably be recording episodes of this rather than doing like a large series of live streams. Simply because, you know, eventually I'm going to be using checklists in order to... Yes, and I turn into a ball. And with my ball, on top of making bombs, I can also make motes of psychic energy. And then I can use my psychic glove and my psychic visor to catch them and then throw them at things to activate psychic machines. So yeah, I'm going to be making basic episodes on this. There probably won't be an episode of this up tomorrow, but almost certainly starting on Saturday. There will be daily or almost daily episodes of Metroid Prime 4 going up. Eventually I'm going to be starting to use a checklist because I do want to try and push this to 100%. I'm enjoying the game perfectly fine so far. I have some concerns just from this first NPC they're having me interact with. But not major ones. And, you know, time and experience will see how it all plays out. So, I think that's going to be it for today. Thanks for stopping by and saying hello. I appreciate it. And yeah, I think that's all. So it is time to make the sound to summon the end of the stream. Wow, 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 wow.